You are listening to the Mid-State League Weekly, covering Harvest Preparatory School athletics, and I'll be taking you around the Mid-State League. But today, the Mid-State League is over, and this is a special edition of playoff football, which features Harvest Prep and Shadyside High School, which is going down today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today is Saturday, November the 5th. Football is going down today. And Harvest Prep is taking on Shadyside, 7 p.m. tonight, November the 5th at Fleming Field. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's jump right into it. This is a special edition, and it's pretty early for me this morning. I wanted to get this out. It's about 7 o'clock on Saturday morning, but this is very important day in the it's playoff football, and it's winner take all, and losers can start preparing for next year. Harvest Prep, during his 3 seasons, Coach Milan Smith has won 3 league championships since he's been there in the Harvest Prep's 15 seasons. And they're taking on Shadyside today, which is, I'm told, is a pretty beefy type of football team. But we'll find out sometime today. Harvest Prep, however, they're not planning to be intimidated by this program. I know this program has won 12 consecutive seasons of playoffs, been in playoffs for 12 consecutive seasons, and for the 16th time in 17 years with one state runner-up finish in 2006, and it says 2010. So we'll see what happens today with this bunch just coming on the field today. But Shadyside has a lengthy and glorious football tradition. The Orange and Black are now in their 12th straight OSHAA postseason, spanning the tenures of Ty Fleming and current head coach Mark Holinka. The Tigers have won secure playoff berths in 16 of the last 17 seasons. So these guys know about playoff football. So they're taking on Harvest Prep. And Coach Mark Holinka was said of Daniel Bangura, he's a miniature Barry Sanders. He is very exclusive, explosive, and he makes people miss, and he finds holes, and then when he finds those holes, it says Bangura downshifts, and he said he has it all, the total package of running back. But I want to get to some of the key elements of the game today. Start with Shadyside. Like I said, Coach Mark Holinka is the coach of Shadyside, and quarterback Billy Johnson is the trigger man of the Tiger attack. He's a gutty senior, and he has joined a splendid season despite he had some ankle sprains early in the season. Coach says Billy has developed to be a very reliable quarterback. He is a winner with intensity and resilient. Even with his injuries, if he was a horse, it says we would have to shoot him because he don't want to come off the field. So this guy is very resilient. Billy Johnson, quarterback number 5, has passed for 1,518 yards and 15 touchdowns, completing 98 of 170 of his attempts. He has picked up just 7 times. He's been picked off just 7 times. He's a dual threat quarterback. He even rushed for 477 yards in 9 more scores despite his bad wheel, despite that injury. Shadyside also has a dynamic 1-2 running back punch package in Alex Krupper and Connor Banco. Krupper is a talented 190-pound junior who has battled his own health issues. He rushed for 958 yards and 18 touchdowns this year. He also is a quality receiver, pulling in 16 passes. In the meantime, Banco is a 190-pound sophomore He also carried the ball 500 for 594 yards, and he had 5 touchdowns. Even Shadyside's receiving corps is anchored by senior Chase Wade and Greg Quinn. Wade is a nice size target at 6'4", while Quinn brings an exclusive with his 5'9" frame. Wade has handled 29 passes for 504 yards and 10 touchdowns, while Quinn has snared 17 passes for 198 yards and 6 pointers. Let's go with the tackles here. The tackles are quality seniors, Taylor Prickett, which is coming in at 205 pounds, and Chase Davis at 89 pounds. Some of the guards are senior Donnie Meadows and junior Dylan Hanson. Hanson is a solid 185-pounder. And then Andrew Job anchors the O-line. He is an up-and-coming 240-pound sophomore. So these guys are beefed up on the line. Meadows is a force at one tackle slot. He is joined by either Richard Francis at 270 and Cody Hawthorne, which is at 160. So these guys are pretty well big up front there. So Harvest Prep will have their work cut out, but it's going to be a good contest. We'll see what the Harvest Prep Warriors do tonight. They even have they are commenting on a second level defense, which has a trio of linebackers on patrol, which Coulter Stutzman at 150, and they have I think Coulter and Quinn and Johnson. So that a quick little wrap up for Shadyside, but on the other hand, Harvest Prep has their own little 1-2 punch too. Dan Bangura, he's the nation's leading rusher, and all eyes will be on him tonight. All the focus will be on him tonight. They're going to try to find a way to shut him down. But Prep needs to step up. While they focus on Bangura, our other players need to step up. Dan has a remarkable 2 years, amazing stats. Bangura is 5'10", 170, and he's very explosive. Our running game is helped by a hard-working offensive line. We have a tight end, Isaiah Mullins, 6'4", 255. He has nice size. And Jamal Lipsey is Prep's quarterback. The quick-footed senior is also pretty elusive himself. These are the excuse me. These are the players you need to look out for Harvest Prep. Bangura needs to have a great game, hands down. Period. He needs to have a good game, and the team needs to support his good game. You get out and play your number one ball. McPherson on the DB. Need to lock the receivers down. I know I just mentioned some of the receivers are like 6'4", so they need to lock those receivers down. Savon Mitchell, he needs to come out. He needs to get at least 5 or 6 catches in open space. He can create a lot of havoc in open space, and he's also a defensive back, so he needs to lock some of these wide receivers down himself. Isaiah Mullen, he needs to have a good push, rushing and getting that backfield, break up that backfield, get to the quarterback quickly. He also plays tight end, so he actually needs some catches himself. Antoine Reynolds, I need a big game performance out of you today. Nick Tyree Martin, same thing. Big moments, big players shines in big moments. Quentin Woodson-Levy. These are your players that we need 100% out of these guys. Jamal Lipsey, be patient, just play a game, and just come out victorious. Some of your silent silent killers here for Harvest Prep. We need good games out of Isaiah Grisby, Earl Grant, James McDonald, Rashawn Harris, Nigel Jackson, Colleen Jackson, and the rest of the Prep Warriors. We need good games out of you guys, and we'll see what happens tonight. This is a real special moment, special time for the Harvest Prep. Win and you're in, lose you go home. It's as simple as that. The coach for Shadyside was saying one of the scariest things that when we score, we have to kick off to Daniel Bangura. He's a game changer. He will not give us big plays, and it would be tough to get outside on them. Their odds are really on this guy tonight. So our O-line, our supporting cast will have to step it up and just play Harvest Prep football as we've been playing all year. I mean, you guys have played D1 schools, D2. I mean, and you guys can. I mean, you really can do it. Some of the players for Shadyside that you need to pay closer attention to. Connor Banco, which is a running back. He's a linebacker, too. Need to pay close attention to Cody Hawthorne, which is a running back. Billy Johnson, which is your quarterback. Austin Price, Coulter Stoltzman, wide receiver. And Chase Ward. Those are your players to watch today. So whatever the outcome is, Harvest Prep is on the rise. And it wouldn't shock me today if they pulled the stunning upset today. You could call it an upset. They say this team has been to the playoffs 16 out of the 17 years. So you want to call this an upset? You can call it upset. But Harvest Prep need to pull, I guess, the upset today. And it'll be a real accomplishment for these guys. And we know from history's past how the basketball team has made it to the state and won the state and won the league and won the regional and won the districts. So I'm looking for this football team to do the same thing. And so this has been a special edition of Harvest Prep Football Playoffs, and we just got up early. I wanted to get that out, and so we'll see what happens this evening, and we'll be checking in with you next week on the full edition of the Mid-State League Weekly. You want to follow me? You follow me on social media at MSL Weekly, Instagram at Willie Stimage Photography, on Facebook.com/Willie's Picks, or you can drop me an email at mslweekly@gmail.com. That's mslweekly@gmail.com. For the Mid-State League Weekly and Ohio High School Athletic Association and Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association, my name is Willie Stimage. Thank you guys for listening to this special edition, and we'll see you next week. Have a great week.
Who am I? I am the champion. History will remember me. I will not let worry about him being God. I will define myself. I will write my own praises. And no one will tell me what I can never be. I will never go out not knowing I've given everything I've got. Because who am I?